Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first press conference of today. The game between Wang Hao and Svidler just finished in a draw. So I would like to ask a few comments of the grandmasters.
Well, this is a line I played many times with black, and I even checked my notes in the morning, and still I couldn't remember. I mean, I remember the first 9 moves, but the 10th move was already a problem for me, and this is really not something you should be doing. But I mean, this is all theory, and I think even this is my game against Gelfand, yeah. But I remembered this was not very good for black because of bishop e2, and I'm sure the idea after rook d1 is to play something else, not c6. But what? I have no idea. It's kind of embarrassing because maybe there are some line. Maybe you can make knight c4 work somehow, but in the end I decided against it because I found some concrete problems there. So c6, knight g5, this is very concrete. Bishop g4. The point is after f3, like it happened in my game against Gelfand, both h6 and the immediate e5 are very strong. Let's say e5, d5, h6. This is just very good for black. But after bishop e2 takes, well, if you allow white to just develop quietly, black will have a very unpleasant position because he has less space and kind of passive pieces. And also queen h3 is kind of an unpleasant threat. So h6, knight f3. And here I thought once again, if you allow white to just finish development, it will be very, very unpleasant. So I played knight c4. This is clearly also not very, very nice for black, but at least queen b4 is the same. At least I get this endgame where I have a concrete plan. b3 looks very natural because you want to stop the knight from coming back, but then b6, castles rook a c8. And black wants to play c5 at some moment, and if he manages to play c5 comfortably and force white to play d5, it even becomes quite sharp actually. Black will have his own ideas on the queen side. So we got this endgame, and we both agree that white is slightly better, but it's not very much. And I got a bit lucky because in this position my opponent kind of missed the idea with c4, and here black has no problems whatsoever, so everything gets exchanged on the queen side, so the game ends in a draw.
So my question to how do you think about the opening today, and were you ready for this line? And I agree that white maybe could try to play a little bit more to complicate the game in one moment instead of bishop e6.
No, bishop e3 completely missed c4 after b4. Knight e6, a3, black has bishop e2. It was ridiculous for me.
Yeah, that was my big hope there, that bishop e3, c4 happens and I'm fine.
Yeah, but actually here maybe just not that much as I thought. I thought I should find some way to, okay, I should have played bishop d2, knight b7, but I don't know, even this is...
Yeah, this is the critical position, but white needs to find something here because if I get all my moves in, I will be fine.
Yeah, maybe here probably just bishop e3 again.
Yeah, you could play bishop e3 here. It's true. Yeah, this is a possibility.
Yeah, this is very normal. Maybe rook c6. I don't know.
e6 or yeah, I could maybe try this anyway. Surprisingly.
Yeah, yes you can. Bishop e6.
No, if bishop e6, I get this sort of standard Grunfeld compensation, like I don't know, knight c5 and rook a8 and.
Yes, you can.
Ah, yeah, knight d6 just wins it back. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's simpler. Knight d2, but yeah. No, but generally, I mean, I just get very nice Grunfeld compensation here, so maybe I can just play for this anyway. And if b4, I have the knight will come to b5, which is similar to the game, and maybe also okay. So I'm not much worse here, but of course white can try for a bit longer.
No, I think maybe just not just slightly. Maybe it's just.
Yeah, it's not very much. Yeah, it's
maybe
very
even not slightly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe like plus 0.05. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll check when we get to the room.
So actually my question is, what you said that, for example, you checked today so many lines, Peter, and you couldn't remember some moves. So what is important now for the professional chess player, the memory or just, let's say, creativity during the game?
Well, it depends on whether you repeat the same opening every game. I mean, if you play a different opening every game so that people don't prepare for you, then you can be creative. But if, like I do, you play the Grunfeld all your life and people prepare very, very precisely against your repertoire, it's very difficult to be creative when you know, people are looking at your weaknesses with such, you know, pinpoint accuracy. So today, you know, I'm quite happy I got away reasonably undamaged from it. But in general, of course, it would be nice to remember what you write.
So what about how, is it important for you to remember all the variations, or you prefer, let's say, not to pay attention so much to remember all the moves?
Oh, for me, the situation is completely different. I play, okay, many openings, even white, black, and it just, okay, I have to remember something, but mainly I had to, what I remember is the ideas, not the precise moves, and this is the point, and just, I mean, afterwards, I can make something, try to make some creativity, but I don't know, maybe, okay, I don't know how much I can do, probably just very little.
Thank you for your answer. Есть ли вопросы у зрителей, журналистов, участников?
Have you heard a single question from the hall? In the 7 rounds that we played, have you heard one question from there?
Some.
Oh yeah? Not for me, not once. No.
Not yet.
No.
Видите, получили крыса. По-русски уже.
Что?
Complaint как?
Ну, почему complaint? Просто observation.
Yeah, observation.
Not a complaint, no.
I don't know.
Complaint like this.
Yeah, that time there should be one child who is the only one who's asking a question. One child.
Mm.
I remember.
Okay, thank you for the
Okay.
presentation and responses. Боятся.